Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Tavern Keeper. So we're going to find out what Yarfer has to say.
An orc is staring at you. You meet her gaze as she raises her tankard and takes a sip. She grimaces, then throws a rock at your head. You duck instinctively, and the rock shatters a bottle on the bar behind you. You retrieve the projectile. It's painted red. The orc grunts.
You know, take feedback well.
Did you seriously just throw a rock at me? You still think you're the only one who could throw rocks? Hold still. Well, you know, when in Rome.
Hold on. I not just throw rock. I leaving review of drink.
She hoists a lumpy sack and plucks another stone from it.
Heard you had intriguing idea about not fight to communicate. Got me thinking. What if fight really not most efficient method?
She taps the rock against her temple.
That when I have epiphany. Simple like-dislike system streamlined all communication into single interaction. Green rock like, red rock dislike.
Did we just invent... we just had Yelp now. We've had OSHA and Yelp. Why not use something softer than rocks? You expect everyone to communicate this way?
She beams.
Oh yeah. Best thing is large group can all use at once without worry about talk over one another. Even strangers.
Her excited tone trails off, and she grows thoughtful.
There issues with scalability. Can hurt people anonymously in big group, but I think can solve with moderation.
And yet you still think rocks is a good idea. So if everyone dislikes one person, they'd be stoned to death. Yeah, exactly. I guess that could work, but keep it out of my tavern. So if everyone dislikes one person, they'd be stoned to death.
I see what you're saying. It maybe give anonymized group unchecked power to gather as mob and destroy anyone disagree with. Could say that a downside.
She looks down at the sack of rocks with growing uncertainty.
Could invent some way block opinions? Maybe a shield?
She settles into herself, the gears turning in her head.
Oh, what have I unleashed? Wait, we got some more people coming in. One star tavern, food bar. Okay, what time are you? 2 p.m. Yeah, we're good with that. What about this one? We can accept them. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, and there's a box. Stumpfellow workbench. Escargot advert. It's a clone tool. Oh, there's the escargot advert. See, I'm not sure how to... get this... So, like, here it's up and down. With R, it doesn't rotate like it should. And I can't get it to go up on the walls, so I'm still baffled on how to do the decoration bit, and because like I can't put this on the wall. I can't put this on the table. I can't flip it. I can't shift it. I can't rotate it. Okay, there's how. Okay, there's snaps. Is that? Sure, whatever. Okay, if we can get some money in here. Do we have... visiting groups? Okay, here's one group. Was this not... satisfaction was not... oh, 80% needed. Yeesh. Okay. Star earned. I swear, each one of these star reveals is completely different. It's nice to know that the orcs probably have an orchestra.
Vera was likely quite busy while you were working on earning that second star. More demands are assuredly on the way.
Okay, what's this? I probably... oh, there we are. There's the chandelier. Am I... hold on. Am I running out of food? Yeah, I've got 6 swamp rats in stock. Yeah, I definitely need to order... okay, actually, if I can get 1 and 1 of these. Let's purchase that. Let's see what that does. And then let's come over here. Let's get 1 of each and let's get a couple rats and some traveler's bread. Oh, no, hold on. Let's do some fine flour. No, just 1. What time is it? It is... okay, I know that I am going to be late coming in with this anyway, so let's... should I just move that there? No. That seems like that would be in the way. We'll have this back here. Okay, but we do need to build a bedroom. I'm working on it. It's a matter that parcel from Vera. To Tavern Assistant, rocket plans going great. Construction get underway soon. I oversee that. Delegate fuel to you. Need big batch for launch. 10 barrels minimum. Make sure to keep barrels cool while fermenting. If overheat, they blow you up and I not have time to get new assistant. I have idea for bigger cooling device should help. I include gold and schematics. Vera, make snappy science wait for no orc. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually build over here where we have a cooling fountain. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to build not a staff room. We're going to build a storeroom right here with a door. Okay, so in here should be distributed over there. What I need is I want a, oh, yuck. Oh, that's huge. Okay, we're gonna have a cooling fountain right there. Temperature. We might need to expand the storeroom. Oh, confirmed. Not assigned, maintain.
That's it. We finally paid Onik in full. No more installments. He must have 100 new mops by now.
By rocket fuel base. Okay, hold on. Where is... Where is the rocket fuel base? Please don't tell me it's going to be in there. Okay, where is it? Vera wants us to produce 10 barrels of rocket fuel. The first step is to buy barrels of rocket fuel base from the world map at the nearby... Okay. We need 10. I can't even get this... How am I supposed to do that if... Okay, so I've got to buy them. Okay, I can do that. Not assigned, maintain cooling. Okay, how does that work then? Okay, let's... Handbook. Store happiness, accommodations, fights, loans, staff happiness, chaos, entertainers, design mode, staff, patrons, storage... Nope. Building rooms, that's... I have no idea how to get that to work. And I need to do bedrooms, but unless... Okay, so that keeps things cool. Okay, then I will need outdoors. I will need some kind of a well. Okay, let's see. If we have storeroom, I'm going to want this. Hold on. Am I going to have to... Okay, if this holds 3... See, I could do 1... 2... No, we'll just keep it right there. What if we do right here? Does that work? And how long does this thing last? Maintenance schedule. Yeah, maintain the entire time. That's... Yeah, we are out of everything. Stock delivered. We're going to... Sides. We can do bread. Liquid. That will add flour. Fine flour. We'll do 7. Create. Now that is a side dish. But they will need to... Yeah, we need to have water in stock, bread in stock. Okay, New York Times. New commute policy. Governor says stop ride sandworm to work. Worm always eats workplace and coworkers when arrive. We know it get you work faster, but stop. What close and edible guide to Gugamush dining. Orc dwarf animosity is hard spell. Explosion at local tavern rated highly. Very exciting. I need at least 4 of these things, though. Well, I need at least 3. Okay, so there's that one. Stock delivered. Oh, we have that. Okay, now we can maybe create a new meal. Main. I don't know if we could do morsel or not. No. Exit. Let's do maybe a stew. Yeah, salty brine because we don't have anything else. Chunks, no ingredients, and vegetable. We still don't have that. Can you please put the sunroot back in here? Where's the attention? Out of stock. I know things are out of stock because they're not. Yeah, food not prepared. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's open schedule. I need... Hector, you're an influencer though, so let's do... Emmanuel's like working night. He's good. You know what? Let's do chef. Save. I probably need to get staff room, probably a second locker. Yeah, they still don't care for the decor either. Suspicious orc.
A cloaked orc skulks in the corner, her efforts to remain unnoticed making her glaringly suspicious. She sidles up to you and speaks in a hushed voice.
I represent certain organization. We hear about development of new and interesting explosive substance. We hope persuade you teach us how make. We want use as new weapon of war against elves.
Gugamush is at war with Ertingale? Since when? That sounds pretty shady. What organization? Yeah, since when have you been at war?
Since just over 1700 years ago? You no familiar with Green War?
The orc snorts derisively.
Gosh, it only last 80 years and changed political topography of both regions for several centuries. You really slack in history class.
1700 years ago, there was a war that lasted 80 years ago and you're still bitter about it. So you need weapons for historical weapons. You sound more like a nerd than a spy. Yeah, you need weapons for a historical war?
She pushes back the hood of her robe and adjusts her glasses, darting a furtive look over her shoulder.
I president of Gugamush chapter of War Reenactment Guild. I thought you figured that out yourself from context clue.
What do reenactors need real explosive stuff? Oh, why the cloak and dagger stuff? Yeah, what do you need real explosives for?
Annual reenactment coming up, and we need impressive effect. Elves have wizard illusions. It really dramatic stuff. Make us look bad every year. Would kill for real fireball for our side. I swear, if I need throw one more red beanbag, I tear hair out.
Yeah, but the key is that's an illusion. Using real explosives in a fake battle is dangerous. Smart, a jar of this stuff would make a convincing fireball. Yeah, that's really dangerous. I'm sorry.
That pretty much the whole idea. I thought I talking to business person, not nanny.
She adjusts her glasses indignantly.
You not need make it for us. Just describe method. We make ourselves. It be worth your while. Guild treasurer approved 500 gold buyer's fee. We have deal or not?
She reaches for a pouch on her belt. It jingles invitingly as she pulls it free.
I'm not hoping you blow up any elves. I guess that's fine. I'll give you the recipe. Oh, why? I need the money, but can I see how much money I've actually got? I mean, I'm fixing to blow up my tavern, but I wonder if that decision would carry over to when I go to the elf region, which it sounds like they're going to have an elf update, a dwarf update, and then there's a like a mermaid or something that comes at once it comes into full access. You know what? The guild did say to make money however I can, so yeah, we'll go with it.
She tosses the bag of coins, and you catch it in one hand. It has a nice heft to it. She chortles, rubbing her hands together.
We appreciate. You make a lot of scholar very happy. Oh boy, can't wait to see Erinethia face when these babies start going off. Now we see who win most historically accurate salvo award.
You nod absently as you scribble out the formula. If Vera wanted to keep her discovery a secret, she would have said so. Besides, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Well, that's gonna come back and bite me. But I made some money, so that was what I wanted. All right, I can finish this thing now. Storeroom. Because I need one. Not gonna let me. Okay, fine. We'll do one. Hold on. This, like right there. Like you gotta let me put this in there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured, is it's not gonna let you put it right there. If we put this here and this here, can we put this in the center of the room? No. Okay. What if... Can we fit that there? I don't think we can get to that back one though. There. Okay. Okay, we've got temperature, good. Request to bake bread. What? Can we? Oh, we've got some packages. A stallion painting. A hanging rug. Antique carpet. Oh, this thing. You can go right there. Manage stock. Free. Yeah, bread. Okay, let's see if... Here we go. Franck. Let's see. Dirt Dodger becomes unhappy when the environment's unclean. Aren't keeps up with that. Let's must fire them for impersonating a tavern elemental. We won't tell our tavern elemental person. We're gonna make Franck is gonna be a... Here, we'll do that. And... Hold on, let's... There. Off work. Let's give him... So there. try that. New OSHA letter. You never make all your staff work on stilts. If not, they missing out so fun, and think of all high places they clean. See, do they have, is it only in the storeroom or no, they do have a cooling fan opposite of a space heater. If we put a fan right here and maybe a fan right here. Oh, that's cool. Did they finally... I don't know if they finally got this one in. Let's see if we can create this meal again. I think it would need to be a stew. We can't get the... We can't keep that in stock. I don't have that or that, so... Hold on. Let's do that, and then we'll have some... Oh, hold on, we'll do this. What do we have? Yeah, I can't keep this. Florida manager gives you... Oh, okay, here. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Can we prioritize this one? For here. No. Maintain. Potbelly stove in the room in the... Yeah, we have nothing. We're literally gotta wait for this order to come in.
Promise me we'll never open a tavern in the Highlands. It's so boring out there.
Okay, well... And we'll do this one. Yeah, we can have... Hold on, do we have... Yeah, we'll just do another tap like this. That's fine. And we'll do the sand scorcher. Okay, now we need to... Well, I need to finish this room. Front office, registration desk. We'll have one here. I think, yeah, I can get a second one. No, I can't. I would have to have that be the hallway. That's fine. Okay, so that's there. Let's do hallway. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and speed that up. Let's do first salty brine. Oh, there's another box. Capitalist swine. Corner pillow lounge. I don't have room for either of those. This is like the tiniest tap room. Okay, manage stock. Let's do sides, bread. We have salt brine, add flour, fine flour. And yeah, that looks, we'll make it 6. I have yet to be able to get this to do anything. Let's just sell it. I can't, I honestly, I can't get I can't figure out what to do for the soups. So I'm just going to keep that off. Okay. So I think we've got enough water that hopefully. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to bake some bread. So that's good. We do need to build a bedroom. So we can do. Go ahead and build a single bedroom. I need a bed. That's a huge bedroom. I was not expecting it to be this big. We'll do a footlocker right there. And I don't know if they want that or not.
Now we
Here.
wait for someone to book the room. Shouldn't be long. I'm pretty sure mortals sleep all the time.
Can we do... Hold on, no. Can we... Okay, so if we have a bedroom... Is that all we have? Oh, we could do decorations maybe? Stallion painting. Here we are, a hanging rug. CapCut is probably... that I don't know what I feel, how I feel about that. Probably do need to do a toilet at some point. Do that. If we confirm that, we've already got a door there. We'll do 2, and then we'll have a wash basin. And can we do... Yeah, a wall. Let's have a wall right there, and we'll do a wall right... Might not need that. I don't know if... How do I know that they've actually checked in? Okay, guys, I have like one
We booked a
door.
room. That means some stranger will be sleeping here. Weird.
Not that. Let's do... If we do 4, or we could do 4 by 6. We're gonna put a bed there and a foot locker. Can we duplicate this item? Now I might be able to have like an entire, like a hallway of bedrooms. Hothead running out of patience. Hold up. We got another one over here. Letter from Governor to Tavern Keeper. Hey, I hear visitors sleep in your tavern. That great. If sleep outside, they probably die. That not make great tourism ad. Here's some gold. Okay, well that's gonna be enough. So I can do maybe another bedroom. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Foundation, we're gonna put in a wall. Why? There. Tavern keeping for 3 hours. That's great. Okay, so what we can do is we can just copy this. And then I'm going to copy this. And then we can copy this. So I could probably put something down here. Okay, have meals ready to order. Yeah, I am out of stock on drinks. Completely out of that. Sand Scorcher is out. Oh, here's the rocket fuel base, but I need 10 of them. Let's get a couple of that. Let's purchase that. No, that one's out of favor. And we'll do 2 of those. Okay. Reserve for... Let's see if we... Liquids. Okay, let's speed up. Cooking meals hold on. Cooking meals requires cooking stations like grills, soup recipes to serve soups. Click on soup pot and select functioning kitchen. Okay, but I've been trying to get that to work and it's not. Stored in pallet, used in morsel soup. I mean, I can try it again. But... Okay, mains. Morsel soup. We have salty brine. Here we go. Slab ship grub and... Okay, what if we do this? I have no vegetable. Side dishes. Okay, not that. Devilfish tentacle. No, I think we've got common. Yeah, I've got 20 common rat. Okay, apparently... That's flour, rats... What do I have here? This is sunroot. Reserved for anything. What does sunroot classify as? It counts as a vegetable. Morsel soup, salty brine, morsel, slab shell, this. No. Okay, so that has to be a bug. Okay, that's... I know early access... Bread, yes. I also should not have to... I don't understand why this is two... Oh, maybe it's because they're two different... things. I don't know, but the bread doesn't make sense because... it's the same, it's the exact same recipe, but it's not working. It's also, they're not making the bread. I've been asking and requesting and demanding, and they're not making the bread. So I have no idea about the bread. I'm not having a working kitchen, so I just, whatever. Wizard college visit, professor from Ertingale Wizard college visit, exchange note with scientists, but they just bring silly hat magic stick. Disappointing. What lobster look like? Answer surprise you. New efficient home trend. Throw everything own in garage and garbage. Quicksand, we and river bottom not so different. Yeah, so that's honestly, that's a little sad that the... Okay, there's that. We're gonna add a wall right there and a door right here. If we can have it in the bedroom, you know, here's... I don't think I'm gonna be able to copy that, can I? Yes, I can. Okay, that actually gives me 4 bedrooms now. See, I don't get this because it's even heating here. Like, it looks like they're working on it. Okay, that's there, and then we've got a little bit of flour. Okay, if we do hallway, yeah, I need the floor mat right there. Nope, there's a box. We have a sunburst rug, okay, and a fence painting. Okay, first off, let's do that there. That's gonna hopefully help with the... Okay, there is the sunburst rug. Put right there. And what else do we have? Oh, we have an antique carpet. If we... Okay, how do we... If we... No, that's... Okay, honestly, the decoration still doesn't make total sense to me at the time that I'm recording this. I'm still working on it. I mean, I get the putting it, but now, like, how do I make it bigger? I don't know. Okay, this one needs to... I need to not spend quite so much money. We're gonna do this. Actually, hold on. Let's do from here to here. And then we're going to just put that right there. Yeah. Because those are the different doors. And then that gives us... where then I could actually have more rooms over here. I can either have the stairway, go around here. Output. Well, it says that... Okay, now it finally crafted bread. It just took me like literally days of in-game time to get that done. What is this? Food not prepared. I know. We can try it again, but we have morsel soup, so we have salt brine. But no, sunroot is... It's a vegetable, but it's counting as a morsel, so therefore it's not... Okay, well, we could do this though. Is that an orc? No, that's a human. What does this do? That tier 1 human, tier 2 human. No, that's still tier 1 human. We'll do, you know what? We'll do this. You know what? I'm not dealing with, I'm not gonna build another one. Let's also create another meal, main. And let's do the slab shell grub. There we go. We'll do it for 6. Yeah, so we'll have that. Delete that one because we don't have that. Okay. All right, and we need to be able to keep this up, so I might be upping my request for salty brine. I've got 270 in stock. Okay, let's just do a kitchen. Of course, that's not going to do that, is it? No, here, we'll just sell grill. Yeah, we'll sell that grill. We'll get this grill like right there. We'll do, you know what? We'll do that one on that side. I'll see if they require that. Okay, you know what? Maybe I need another cleaner. This would be a good server. Maybe. Not very good at entertain patrons? Nah, I'm good. You can see in the dark. Ooh, here we go. Messy. Night owl. Cold tolerant. I think I'm gonna do that person. And then who was it? Is it Victor? Yeah, they want to work 8 to 5. Hold on. So let's... Okay, I think the game's paused anyway. Who's my other person? So yeah, they work like basically 5 to 5 a.m. And this person could literally be a server here. And this person... Everyone but that. And then they're off work here.
The world map has tons of info on it. Shops, anecdotes, facts. But nothing about me, for some reason.
Okay, we need to get that. We could get a couple more of that. We could try the Stormtail Trout. Oh, we've got someone with a storybook. We are going to find out what Onyx has to say. next time. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.